This call is now being recorded.
Yeah.
Good evening.
So yeah. So now all set to talk more. Today we'll be having what is that, talking session, speaking session we'll be having. So, and I'll be giving you like do's and don'ts when you're speaking. So, and especially today we'll be focusing on the first task. Okay, yesterday you people got to know like how your speaking will be evaluated, on what parameters we are going to evaluate your speaking on. So therefore, keeping in mind that, so let us begin our session. So I'm just sharing the screen. Just give me a second. I'll just share. Guys, we all know that. So what are the topics? So for the first and foremost task, so we have the topics so presented here. Just give me it is, I think, yeah, you can see the screen here. So basically what the first task will be, anything and everything about yourself. So you're also like, you need to prepare yourself for at least 3 minutes speech here. Don't think that, okay, so they will be, what is that, asking us the question, we'll just give one word answer and we'll end up. Okay, no, try to prepare yourself at least between 2 to 3 minutes, so that if you forget everything also, you will have something, at least 50% will be left over, that you can present there. Okay, so that means what, you will not be stopping anywhere, because that is the first mantra that we need to. What is that? We should never stop. We need to continuously speak, because our silence, if it is recorded, that is a drawback for our scoring. Why? Because so the other three examiner thinks that student has stopped. That means student was not comfortable with speaking, or student was not comfortable with the question idea. So that is the reason student is not speaking. That is the reason student has silence in a speech. Okay, that is the reason what, till the time they don't stop you, they don't ask the question, so you need to keep on speaking. That practice you need to do here. Okay, so as I said, we can get anything and everything. It could be on work, it could be about introduce yourself, describe a person you like the most, describe the person whom you don't like, or describe one of your family member whom you admire, why you admire. So like this, anything they can ask you. Okay, so tell about your neighborhood, or whether you like cooking. If so, what do you like, what kind of food you like, so why you like that food, which is the food that you don't like, so what kind of clothing is better to attend any formal functions. So like this, they can ask anything and everything. In that case, how do you generate the ideas? The idea should be flowing less, just like how the water falls. Okay, how nicely the water falls in one rhythm, right? So just like that, even the idea should go on like anything. Today, let us work on how to generate the ideas on any topic that they give you. That means you should not think that, okay, I'm prepared for this, I'm not prepared for this. So that is not the thing. You need to get yourself prepared for anything and everything, because see, no answer is correct. Every answer they accept. Only the thing is, it should be relevant to your question, and at the same time, it should be, what is that, like what is that, you should present all the ideas and continuously. Now you can have all these things with regards to the question. So now, so let us try to, what is that, work on some of the techniques that can generate the, that can help to generate the ideas. I'm going to share the whiteboard. I guess everyone can see the whiteboard. See, most probably you may get the first and foremost question that you may get would be, tell about yourself. Yourself. I will be asking now, your self introduction. Okay. So now, when we talk about tell about yourself, so generally what happens? So yes, guys. So before, like I would give you the tips. Let me see how you people will be telling me about introduce yourself or tell about yourself. Can you raise hands who want to answer? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we have three people here. Yes, sir. Imanshu, can you unmute and can you please describe yourself? I'll give you
Yes,
two
sure,
minutes.
ma'am.
Hmm.
Uh, I have recently completed my graduation in computer science and engineering from
Mm-hmm.
Nagpur University.
Mm-hmm.
I live in Nagpur, which is centrally located in India.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, like that would be my tell
Introduction.
me about. Yes,
Okay.
tell me about
Okay.
yourself.
Right. Thank you, Imanshu. Oh, can I have Arun Kumar?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Am I
Yeah,
audible
please.
to you?
Yeah, yeah, perfect.
Yeah, I am Arun Kumar. I am
Mm-hmm.
living in Karnataka, Bangalore. It's part of
Mm-hmm.
Karnataka. I have done
Mm-hmm.
the mechanical engineering.
Mm-hmm.
Now I am preparing IELTS and I desire to pursue masters in abroad. So that's why I am preparing in IELTS. Yeah, that's all.
I'm preparing for IELTS. Yes. Okay. So is that all about yourself?
Not at all, ma'am.
Mhm.
I am simply giving my
Okay.
intro.
Okay. Okay. Right. Thank you, Arun. So
Yeah.
can we have Jeevan?
Yes,
Can you
ma'am.
introduce yourself?
A very good afternoon. This is
Good
Jeevan
evening.
Jyoti. I'm from Andhra Pradesh. I hail
Mm-hmm.
from Hanuman Junction.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, I'm doing a software engineer
Mm-hmm.
in a software company,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm aim for to study in abroad. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm currently aiming for to crack the IELTS,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm having a interest in reaching a career heights,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm a proactive person,
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
I'm being so actively participating and be adaptable for the nature.
Yes. Okay. So thank you, Jeevan. Can I have
Thank you,
Hari
ma'am.
to introduce yourself, Hari?
Yeah, myself Hari Krishnan,
Mm-hmm.
and first of all, good afternoon, good evening to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Myself Hari Krishnan, I have done my BE in mechanical engineering
Mm-hmm.
from a reputed college,
Mm-hmm.
and then currently working as a program analyst in Cognizant Technology Solutions
Mm-hmm.
for the past 16 months.
Mm-hmm.
So, basically, I live in a two-bedroom apartment where who has a my sister, mother, with my sister, mother, and my father.
Mm-hmm.
And I am from Tamil Nadu, Chennai.
Mm-hmm.
And I have some
Yeah.
on my leisure time. I will be playing badminton, and which is being a great
Mm-hmm.
hobby, and which
Mm-hmm.
will come under the physical condition also. It will go through my fitness also.
Okay. Right. Can I have Miss Saab? Miss Ba, sorry, Miss Ba Sayad. So can you please introduce yourself, Miss Ba? Miss Ba, are you there?
Am I audible?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hi everyone. So my name is Misbah Syed and
Mm-hmm.
I'm currently pursuing my Bachelor's of Commerce from
Mm-hmm.
Transcend Degree College, which is
Mm-hmm.
affiliated to Bangalore University.
Mm-hmm.
I was born and brought up in the state of Karnataka in India.
Mm-hmm.
Besides that, I also run a small business with my younger sister,
Mm-hmm.
which is called Hot Cross Buns. We sell baked goods and breads and cakes from home.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I, got
Mm-hmm.
this inspiration for the field of finance, and I am
Mm-hmm.
interested to do my master's in finance in the US.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
in the US.
yeah.
Um, I'm also a Toastmaster. I've
Mm-hmm.
been a member of Toastmasters International for around for about 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
I've served as a past president and also the vice president and associate in the last term.
Mm-hmm. Wow, wonderful. So thank you, Miss Ba. Okay, so I'll ask other questions for others. Okay, Sushmita and all, like I'll ask other questions. Yeah, Deepika and all, I'll be asking. So other questions. So yes. Now what happened? So we could see like most of you introduced yourself. So did you think like for IELTS, so this introduction was enough? So yeah, we want little more, guys. Okay. So yeah, I would not like to, what is that, point out right now each one of your mistakes, but I generally give you some points. Kindly note down, everyone. I want you people to work on those things. First of all, introduction means what? It is like it has to be elaborate, you guys. It has to be elaborative, and it should be viewed or springed or beaded in such a way that we need to feel that there is a synchronization when you are speaking. Okay, so that means what? We need to show that we need to have the synchronization. That means when you're what is that, moving from one idea to another idea, so try to have the connection there. You need to sequence it. Okay, and other than that, don't use like simple sentences. I am this, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, so I do this. No. And yes, definitely grammatical improvement scope is required here. But however, let me tell you what are the things that you need to present in your introduction. See, now when I asked you people, I addressed you people with your names, isn't it? When anyone address you with your names for introduction, you can always start off with the phrase, as you know, my name is this, my full name is this. If I would have addressed you by only this one real name, if I have not addressed by the surname, or if examiner would have not addressed by this one, what is that, real name, only by surname, if they would have addressed, so at that time you can say, as you know, my full name, but however my full name is, so this, you start off, and then you connect yourself. See, when you're speaking, we don't want to emphasize more on anything. Remember, it is not a work interview to emphasize just on your this one, what is that, work or something like that. So you try to sequence out. Yeah, you tell, so from where you belong to. Okay, and don't start off your sentence by saying myself. Myself is wrong addressing of yourself. Myself is a reflexive pronoun which cannot be used for subjective purposes. Okay, so clearly I want you people to use the normal language. I am KS Annapurna Murugan. Okay, I cannot say myself Annapurna Murugan. For example, if I try to put this out in Hindi, it will be myself in the sense what? Apne aap. Apne aap Annapurna. So in Telugu, if I put it out, so myself is what? Nayantaki nene. So Nayantaki nene Annapurna. Is it correct? If I put it out in Kannada, so myself is nothing but Nannastage nane. Okay. So is that the thing that you want to express here? Definitely no, right? So yeah, this is very attractive to introduce myself. So, but if you use this myself, definitely that thing you will lose the score here. And also one more thing, I belong to some place. Right? Belong is what? So possessiveness. So whether Bangalore is your owner or Hyderabad is your owner, Delhi is your owner, I belong to Delhi, I belong to North India, I belong to South India. No, I hail from is the right thing. So I come from is the right thing. I live in right thing. Don't use leaving. Living is a temporary situation. But if that place is your native place, if you're living there, so if you are, what is that, there only, so then I live in Bangalore. Okay, even if you're not a native person for Bangalore, but you are living with your family there only for many years. So what we need to say that I live in Bangalore. I'm living in Bangalore in the sense, maybe after a week, after 15 days, after 20 days, after a month, you may go to your native place. That means that is the thing. So don't use leaving when you're addressing your this one native place or your present living place there. Okay, so that's the thing. Now let me tell you what are the ideas that you need to tell. Yes, the place where you live, family, your education, your work, if any, your hobbies, your strengths and weaknesses. Okay, so how you can tell here, for example, if introduction is asked to me, so what I will be telling, hi, I guess you people know my name. My first name is Annapurna and my full name is K.S. Annapurna Murugan. Murugan is my surname. Yes, as the name indicates, I basically come from southern part of the country. That's from Silicon City, that's Bangalore, which is located in Karnataka. I live here with my family, and my family consists of 2 kids, my spouse, and my parents. So as per my education details, I've completed masters, postmasters, and many other qualifying certifications that help me to be a faculty for all the competitive exams from different university, international as well as national university. I basically an electronic student, but however, so my passion towards education made me to be a faculty, and I trained for all the competitive exams, so English language exams, CAT, GRE, GMAT, SAT, so all these exams. However, I work on this one with Ubergradia, and my hobbies, because of my work nature, I'm occupied almost all the hours, but however, so I find some time to dedicate for myself, and I involve myself in dancing, reading books, and some of the other activities, because I'm a all-rounder. And yes, my strength is that I'm a hard worker as well as a smart worker, but sometimes this hard working and smart working skills so backfires me. Oh, this is all about me. This is how you need to connect, and you need to just speak. You need to try and cover everything. So about yourself, we hardly took 1.5 minutes to present this, isn't it? But when you prepare yourself, try to prepare your speech for 2 minutes. Okay, and make sure that everything you're giving only two sentences. Okay, don't try to emphasize more on education, or don't try to emphasize on more on work or something like that, or more on hobbies. Let everything be equilibrium, because they are asking about introduce yourself. Okay, this plan has to be done whenever you people speak out there. Okay, got it? Introduction, everyone got like how to introduce yourself? Any this one? Yes. Now you people can note down these points, guys. What is that on how you need to prepare? I would also recommend you people strongly take one journal, take a book. So on every topic, what is that? You write what are the things you are going to speak, and then what you do. So you try to, what is that? Make a notes, everything. And whenever you revise the words, idioms, and everything, you can point there. Okay, this idiom I can use for this. This idiom I can use. This word I can use for this. You can make a note, and every day you revise that. Your speaking skills will improve a lot. Okay, now the next question would be what? I'm going to ask this question. Can you describe your native place? Can you describe your native place? Now, yes, for you guys, before I give the points for you people, or I'll give the points, okay? On the basis of this, you people prepare and you tell me. I'll give you the points, how you need to see. Can you describe your native place? See, here it could be native place also. living place also, dream place to visit, or a place that you visited recently, you tripped recently, visited place. Anything related to place, okay? Any of these questions with related to place, what you need to do is, first of all, start off with the name of the place. Okay. Now, then you talk about its location. Then, immediately after location, talk about its climatic and weather conditions. Okay. So climatic and weather conditions you talk about. And then, so after climatic and weather condition, you can talk about infrastructure. And what does this infrastructure shows, or what you need to tell, whether it is a hill station, town, city, so what it is, how the roads are, so what kind of schools, colleges, universities, hospitals, everything, like how the modern facilities are there, so that you can describe here. Then famous places, people, food, culture, you can describe here. Ultimately, how one can reach that place. One can reach that place. Okay. Now, if you have if they don't ask, or if they don't what is that stop you, you can tell if any flaw is there, or what is that thing that you want to improve, or you want to see improvement in this place, on what parameter so you want to see, or on what feature you want to see improvement in this place. Okay. So these are the things that we basically have. Is it not visible, guys? The screen is frozen. Is the screen frozen? I wrote certain list of things. Now it is visible, right? Okay. So
Yes.
now you can see here. So see what you need to do whenever you get anything about the place. This is what we need to plan up. Okay, speaking. That's it. When you have these ideas, now you people have the ideas. Now, when I ask you people, I know everyone will rock and saying, isn't it? You people will rock. Why? Because you know all the ideas. Otherwise, if I would have randomly asked, describe native place, we would have stick on to one thing only. Oh, it is very good. It is very nice. The place is, the scenic beauty is good. That is good. This is good. Only this much only we would have stopped saying, isn't it? But now this will give, see, variations. How many varied ideas you will be there? So almost how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this infrastructure and famous places and all, you can use 3 sentences there. 3, 4 sentences. Almost 10 to 12 sentences are here, which is more than enough to give that diversified answer. Okay. So now I have given you this. So prepare yourself. Did you guys note them down? If done, I will be unsharing and I'll see who will be answering for this. Let me take. Okay. Shall I unshare? Okay. Now, guys, let me see. Yeah, now tell me who all want to speak. I'll give chance for others now. Quick. Hurry, let me give a chance to others. Okay, then I'll give you the chance. Okay. Yeah. Who has raised? Yeah. Rajesh, start off.
Okay, ma'am. Actually, I live in Vijayawada, ma'am. Vijayawada is a vibrant city
Mhm,
located in the Indian state of Andhra Pradesh.
mhm,
It is situated on the banks of Krishna River
mhm,
and known for its rich history, temples, and delicious cuisines.
mhm.
So, food plays a significant role in the Vijayawada's culture,
Uh-huh.
mostly pesarattu, gongori pachadi,
Uh-huh.
pulihora,
See,
chicken
now
biryani.
when you are using, yeah, once, let me tell you. So when you are using this pesarettu, pachadi, and this one, what is that? Pulihora. So basically, don't use vernacular language. Okay. So this is nothing but we are using our mother tongue there. This is for everyone, guys. So this one, the pesarettu is a kind of what? So it is the crepes. Crepes means all. It's the dosas also don't address dosas as dosas. So it's crepe. Okay. So you can say lentils, yellow lentils, crepes, and then pulihora is flavored rice, tamarind flavored rice, and your this one. What is that? Which is the other thing you said? What is the other dish?
Gongur pachadi, ma'am.
Gongur pachadi. Gongur pachadi is a kind of sauce. Okay. You can say it's the green sauce. Okay. It's a green thick sauce, you can say. So you can talk about which regionally addressed as. Then you talk about saying. So the crepes, the yellow lentil crepes.
Hi, Sai Gautam.
Yeah, please, I want others to mute. Okay, so yeah, that's what you can say. Yeah, the place is very famous for yellow lentil crepes, which is known as pesarettu, and like that you try to describe it. Give English word and then give regional name. You say it is regionally called as or addressed as. So that will be much better than when you just directly say that particular word. Okay, got it, Rajesh?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So anything else you want to say about Vijayawada?
Yes, ma'am. Vijayawada
Yeah.
experiences like tropical climate.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's a predominantly hot climate with summer
Mm-hmm.
being the hottest season.
Mm-hmm.
The best time to visit Vijayawada is during winter months.
Mm-hmm. During winter, no
Uh,
winter months, that is redundancy.
okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
We can see the Prakasam marriage and we can enjoy the nature.
Mm-hmm.
Cool breezes comes out
Mm-hmm.
and the Gonadala Hill, which
Mm-hmm.
is a very good in history.
Okay, it is one of the historical place that way, historical hill, which has a historical connection. So there you can say. Thanks, Rajesh. Yes, I had just 1 second. So yeah, who else? Yeah, Busi Reddy, please speak out. Imanshu, let me give them chance one by one. Those who have not spoken earlier, so I'm giving them the chance. Okay, then I'll give you people. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
After
yeah,
Busi Reddy, I want Janavi to speak. Okay. Yes. Busi Reddy,
yeah,
tell me.
yeah. I'm from Yashwant.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm from Nellore, and
Mm-hmm.
Nellore is in between of Nellore is a district, and it is called as tied to city,
Mm-hmm.
even though it in locally we call it as smart city.
Mm-hmm.
And the famous monument for Nellore is will be we do have shipping port that is called as Krishnapatnam port, and
Mm-hmm.
for these historical monuments we do have Udayagiri fort,
Mm-hmm.
and our famous city curry dish will be fish curry because of we we are very, very nearer to the sea.
So
So
basically Nellore, is it a coastal area?
yes, it's a
So you can say since it's a coastal area, so here the basic meal or the most important meal would be fish curry and rice. Is it?
yes,
Okay.
curry,
Hmm.
fish curry and rice,
Mm-hmm.
and even our ex vice president
Mm-hmm.
Venkaiah Naidu sir is from Nellore.
Uh-huh. Yes, so our Nelluru has produced a famous person who is basically a vice president of India. You try to be little dramatic when you're expressing. Okay. So, like you can always, guys, you can be little dramatic, use good words and everything to express there. Thank you, Ashwant. Yeah. Can I have Janvi now?
Yes, ma'am. Am
Yeah.
I audible?
Yeah.
Uh,
Perfect.
so, I live in Mumbai. It
Mhm.
is located in the. It is the it is the capital of Maharashtra. It is
Mhm.
located around the east, around the west of the India,
Mhm.
and the climate in Mumbai is generally humid and hot,
Mhm.
since due to the global
One
warming and
second,
all that.
Janvi. One second,
Yes,
Janvi.
ma'am.
That when you're saying, when you're presenting the words, don't try to use Hindi wala thing, ought, ought. So that thing, don't stress that. It's ought, just ought. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. Right. Huh.
The
Continue.
Mumbai is Mumbai is a generally people call Mumbai as the city of dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Many people from all over the states they come to Mumbai for getting a job or doing a financial or doing some business or all kind of that.
Mm-hmm.
Mumbai is famous. There are many famous
You can say
for
Mumbai as cosmopolitan. You can say, see, Mumbai,
yeah
Bengaluru, Delhi, all these places, the
metropolitan
metropolitan, politan,
city.
as well as it is a cosmopolitan. Why cosmo? These days, I guess every other city is a cosmo. Why it is cosmo? Cosmo in the sense people from other places, other countries, where they come and live, where that place will be having multicultural this one, what is that, practices. So that places we can call have a we can call as cosmo. Yeah, Tiru, I'll be just one second, I'll be coming to you. Yes, Janvi, anything else you want to say about Mumbai?
Yes, ma'am. There
Mhm.
are many places, many famous places to visit in Mumbai. They're
Mhm.
like Gateway of India, then Canary Caves,
Mhm.
Marine Drives. They are the famous places which many people visit,
Mhm.
and the food which are famous in Mumbai are
Which is
what
food is an uncountable noun, so it is the food which is famous.
yeah the
So
food which
you
is
can say
famous in
the dishes or some of the famous dishes.
cuisines. I can say the
Yeah.
cuisines which are
Mhm.
Yeah, the cuisines which is famous in Mumbai are vada pav, misal pav. Many people, vada pav is the most common food which many people uh, leave for this food. Then there are there is a mixed
It's a
culture in
staple food,
Mumbai.
you can even say, because it's a very common thing. So
Yeah,
it is therefore it's a speaking session, not a writing session. Yes, Jinu, what is that you want to convey us? Right. Okay, Janvi, thank you so much. Okay. See, why we are saying why we want the elaborative session means, see, so many ideas we have. But when you go for exam, in the this one, what is that? We just this one, what is that? Miss on the ideas. Okay. So if you forget almost all the ideas, at least you will have something to tell them, isn't it? So you will be having something to tell. That is the reason we want you people to so prepare like this. Okay, so don't think like, okay, two sentence, three sentence, one word, three word I'll be using. No, you need to prepare for this one, what is that, for you need to prepare on a long idea. So then by the time we express it, it will shorten there. Okay, now Lisa, I want you to answer which is your dream place, because the same thing, right? So on the same basis of that, so this one, what is that? We have this. Uh, you can talk about your dream place. Lisa, you can start off with.
Hi, ma'am. I'm Lisa Verma. I'm from Khanna, and my dream place is, I think,
Mhm.
nowadays, I my dream place got changed. Like, I really love London, and I really want to go there
Uh-huh.
because I like that London eye atmosphere in it,
Mhm.
and many other things I'm inspired from that
Mhm.
place. So I really want to go there. It's my dream place.
Okay. So you could have further said so where this London is located. Okay, what kind of weather conditions or climatic conditions there one can experience, what you have heard from people, and so what kind of culture practices they have. So all these things you could have narrated. So like when you are talking about the dream place, because when we say I like to go to London because of one particular thing, the idea becomes what is that little stringent, very less ideas, isn't it? If I think that if I don't stop, even it did not go for 30 seconds there. Okay, so therefore prepare. I know I suddenly asked that thing, so yes, but you should be prepared for spontaneous answers. Okay, Lisa. Yes, Aftab, can you describe the place which you want to visit, or which is your dream place to visit? Aftab.
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm.
I want to go New Zealand. This is my
Mhm.
dream place
Mhm.
because the people of the New Zealand is very silent and cool, and the weather of the New Zealand, which is I want to go.
Mhm.
There is a lots of people who are going from my from my town hall, so I want to go there, and this is the job place for me.
Mhm.
There are lots of people who are doing job in my particular field, which are chemistry. So I
Mhm.
want to go there. It's
Okay.
all about.
Okay, right. Aftab, again, what happened? So you missed on like ideas, like New Zealand, how it is. It is again a kind of island. It is. You can speak about it as basically we want. If we go to New Zealand, we can have a picturesque experience, living in a picturesque thing. So it is the first set of question, Anu's. This is the first set of question. Okay, so and like this show you should say what kind of weather conditions, what kind of all these things. And also students, one more thing, please don't try to tell the purpose of you people going to other countries at no reason in your IELTS test. So or in your this one, like you should not say that you want to go and settle there. If you're saying also, you just say that okay, I need to have the opportunities and come back. So even in your IELTS exam, so even in your visa interviews, everywhere, you should not reveal the fact that you are going and settling there. First of all, try, if at all that is not asked for you people, why you want to go this one, what is that, abroad. So don't try to, what is that, until and unless they don't ask, you don't tell those things. Okay, you can say New Zealand is one of my favorite place because I have seen in movies and all the beautiful sceneries and the beautiful places located, and even many people from my town so have gone there, and they describe, whenever I speak to them, they describe about the nature, the opportunities and all of these things. So that makes me to go to like that makes me to dream to go to New Zealand. Okay, so all those things, because in New Zealand we have many water activities and all these things you can describe. Research on New Zealand more. Okay, whichever places, see, now you people need to Akila and all, I will be asking, asking you guys. So the next other questions. Okay, so now guys, I want you people, now again I'll share the screen. Guys, I'll ask others, I'll ask other question. Okay, so just give me a second so you people can
Ma'am,
see. Okay, so see,
ma'am,
make sure, yeah, tell me.
ma'am, can you give any feedback for my speaking because I spoken now
Yeah,
like
definitely, that's
vocabulary or
yeah, it is Aftab, right? Aftab, that's what. So
yes.
that feedback was given to you only. So you just told the work opportunities are good. So New Zealand, and that's it. You did not describe. So only I came back here to show you that all these place things you need to describe
Ma'am.
when you are speaking. Okay.
Oh,
When you're
oh,
speaking
okay.
about the place that you're going, it's not just only for the work we are going there. So you talk about like where it is located, so climatic conditions, weather conditions, like what is the infrastructure. You can say that New Zealand has a state of the art infrastructure. So and like what is that, so it is a well developed place. So and it is thinly populated, it is not thickly populated, it is thinly populated. There are many famous places. You pick out, you do research and find out 2 3 famous places that we have in New Zealand, and what kind of culture, food and all. You need to do little bit of research when you're talking about that place. And then so how can one reach? So we have only one way to reach New Zealand, which is
But
that flight.
what is the section on intro question or cue card?
Sorry.
Today
Okay,
section based on cue card or intro question?
this is intro questions only. We are talking first task only, we are talking about. Okay, in first task only, guys, we'll be having, so I showed you, right? The cards could be like this. We can have on any of these things. Okay, for that only we need to speak. It is not one sentence answer you give for the first part. It is always mistaken. So usually what happens whenever like you people go for the this one, IELTS speaking test, so usually people will get mistaken. We say, okay, first part, it is just we need to speak in one sentence, two sentence. Kindly nowhere in IELTS speaking test speak in one sentence. Never ever have your answers just one sentence. So one thing is, until and unless, so they don't ask you guys the other question, please you need to keep speaking. I'm telling this on and on. Why? Because you should not remain silent. Even you would have heard people who have given already the speaking test, they would come and say that the examiner was showing, I mean, she or he was indicating for you people to continue speaking. Because if they say also, that will become a foul game. The exam only will be cancelled, because they think that the examiner is basically giving you instructions, or the examiner is helping you out. There is some kind of fraudulent, and they will stop. That's the reason they show you in ads, please continue speaking karke. So that means what? Until and unless they don't ask you the other question, you need to keep speaking on that particular thing. Now when we speak on the things, so now what happens? We need to have different ideas. We should not have any kind of repetition, whether it is a part 1, part 2, or part 3. We need to, what is that? Give elaborative idea, different ideas. How we can give? That is what I am showing here. So how you can give those idea, how you can generate the ideas. So now let me tell you another question here. So what is that? Can you, this is another question. Can you tell us about a newspaper that you read usually? Okay, so now when this question comes in, what happens? We'll say, yes, I read Times of India. So, and we'll stop. But look at the question. That's the reason we say you need to be a good listener. And one more thing, guys, whenever you people are asked with the question, yeah, definitely you can. If you don't understand, definitely you can ask for once again. But it doesn't mean that for every question you are asking, can you tell again? Can you tell again? If you start asking, what happens? You will see that examiner, and also it is recorded. Remember, every word of yours will be recorded. So the others also will think that, oh, this student cannot understand the thing at one go. Therefore, you need to basically be a good listener. That means the one who is a good listener can only speak better. Remember that. Even most of you are from a management background. So those who have done their MBAs, they would have had this communications as one of the subject in which so good communication skills, isn't it? So good communication skills in the sense what? First thing is good listener. Now also what? Whatever I am saying, listen to them. Then you people try to speak on them. Okay. Even questions also, when they ask the question, you need to listen properly the question, and then you need to speak. So now can you tell us about a newspaper that you read usually? What are the things that you can write? One thing here is what? Yes, not everyone read newspaper, isn't it? For readers, I'll give you the point. For non-readers, I will give you the point. Okay. So readers, whoever reads newspaper, so for them what? First tell which newspaper, in which language. Yes, Rajesh, just give me 1 second. Whoever has raised the hand, give me 1 second. Let me give you the points because these are important. This will help you in brainstorming yourself. See, we'll not have any others to brainstorm on the exam day or when you're preparing. So what is that? So it is better to brainstorm in ourselves. How can we do this brainstorm within ourselves? By jotting down the ideas. And this should not be done on the exam day when they come give you the question. They won't have that much of idea. They won't give you that much of time there. So all these things before going to the exam, you need to prepare. That means from today only you need to prepare on like this, and you need to keep for yourself to preparing. So which newspaper, which language, so what you read mostly, what articles, okay, and why you tend to read that paper only. You can say that. So what is that? So for example, the Times of India is the newspaper that I read. I read it in English because I'm very comfortable with that language. So the most important thing that makes me affiliated to this newspaper is that the kind of the news articles and information presented on this paper is very interesting, and also it is up to date. So the language that is used in this paper is basically can be understood by any lay person, and at the same time the standard of the language which is used is also excellent. So, and not only that, so this newspaper tries to cover not only that region's information, so but it also covers in the complete nations and international news. It is not just like other newspapers, so like Hindu and other newspaper where more of the this one regional news will be covered. Okay, so these are the things that you can present. And my most favorite this one, what is that part of this newspaper is the city specific this one editions. Okay, in that we'll come to know, or they will be presenting about celebrities, the happening events. So all of these things will be presented. Therefore, that is my most favorite part, we can say. And also I like to read the Speaking Tree, which is very, very good. It is very informative. So like this, you need to tell about that. Okay, so for example, we don't read newspaper. At that time, what you will do? Guys, tell me what we'll do. Should we say we don't read newspaper? Sorry, ma'am, we don't read newspaper, so we don't have anything to say. Will you be saying that? If you say that, will they accept? They won't accept. So why? It is not accepting. Basically, we will not get the score there. So what you can do is, definitely, if you're not reading newspaper, you cannot just say that I'll read the newspaper, because further you need to, what is that? Speak out, right? You can say that I belong to this generation. I belong to digital world. Hence, I basically do not read newspapers, but however, see the twist, but however, I read news in phone, as we have news editions presented and the phones or in the phones, or there are apps. Okay, basically you can say there are apps which presents the news here. Okay, the screen is frozen. Just see. Okay. Just give me a second. I'll unshare and share it again. Okay. I'm doing. Wait. Yes. I've unshared, and now let me share it again. What to do? Now, yes, guys. Can you? I guess within seconds it'll come. Wait. It is coming. Just give me 1 second. I presented. It takes some seconds. There is some lagging. Okay, so like this. So until then, let me speak out. Okay, so so in the meantime, the screen will be presented to you guys. Yes, it is presented. See, so basically, what happens here? Yeah, don't try to say that I don't read newspaper. Everyone will read your news on mobiles, right? We have different apps. We have, what is that, Google only, that will be presenting, that will be coming out with the news there. Okay, we have social media. On social media everything comes out. Okay, so we have what is that, many other sites where the news will be there, which you come across. So therefore you can say that you can give this covering word, I belong to digital world. So hence, so I basically don't read newspaper, but so I this one, what is that? See, but and however cannot come together. However, I read news in phones, in some apps, as we have many apps that presents the news. So even we have Times of India, this one, what is that website, so where every news will be presented. We have like, what is that, Hindustan Times website. We have many other websites, news websites, where they are going to present the news. Yes, in this way I keep myself updated with the information. So you can speak out like this, right? Isn't it? So there is no answer, no word, kindly avoid. Don't try to use the no word there. So now, newspaper, same thing. Books, you try to use some kind of same ideas. See, when they usually they ask, so do you like to read books? If so, what books? Okay, so if books, in the sense, again, see, readers, non-readers. It's not like everyone will read the book, isn't it? So, and also it is not only English books, right? English novels or anything. Even if you people speak, read some this one, novels or books of your language, so you can aram se present that. Okay, don't go by what is that, and also don't go and try to give the fake impressions there. Even though, like, if you have not touched any English book, so don't just go and say like, okay, you want to read this one, you read some book, some this book or that book, so don't try to tell there. Why? Because so we end up in a big problem if they ask some cross questions on the author or the story or the involvement there. So therefore, what is that? Always be frank. If you are a regional book reader, you can speak about that. If you are a non-reader, you can say that you are a non-reader. But however, so you can pick up some comic and all that you have read in your childhood, or you can even make up the thing like saying that, oh, my thinking is that reading novels and reading storybooks would be a waste of time because it is not productive. So I feel that so I need to read something that is very useful to me. Therefore, whenever I get time, I try to read the books that based on my subject, whichever the subject that you have. So reading these books will help me to retain information that I have learned in my college days. And not only that, so books based further advanced books will help me to get ready for the competition that I would be getting in my workplace or so. And also studying the books of my subject will keep me updated, and I would be a tight this one, what is that, tight knit competitor for my in this world, okay, globalized world. You can just try to say, see, we did not talk about book only, but we spoke about what book, why, and everything. Okay, that is the thing. But if you are a reader of the book, what you can do, you can tell which book, when did you start, when did you develop interest in reading books, and why did you pick this book to read, what is the book all about, who is the author. Okay, so what did you learn from this book, okay, or from the stories presented here, what did you learn? So, or like whatever the seek that you have got, so that you need to mention. And further, what is the book you're planning to read, and why you're planning to read that book, you can mention that. This is how we should generate the ideas. Don't ever go by the idea that, oh, it is first task, let me give one sentence. Please don't do that mistake, guys, because that is not the thing. So, and also you people can see, on all of these ideas we need you to work on, I guess. So our Uber grad people had given you people the this one, like what is that, materials in that. So we have lot many questions based on your first task. We have given you the description of how these questions will be asked. Kindly prepare on all those things. Okay, be elaborative in speaking, don't repeat anything, be organized. So and be very, what is that, mindful when you are speaking, because many times it is seen that when we are speaking, we'll not be knowing what we are speaking, we may go out of the topic. No, don't go out of the topic. Even if you're speaking 100 sentences also, let this 100 sentence be based on our topic. Okay, got it, guys? Any doubts? Yeah, Thiru, tell me. You can this one, unmute and tell me. I have a doubt. You told that we should speak about the famous place in our city. For example, I live in Tanjavur. Brihadeshwar temple is located here. So if I'm discussing about the temple, should I need to continue with my discussion? No. Don't just continue with that one. What is that? Brihadeshwar. They are not talking about particularly that temple. You can say that, yes, I live in Tanjavur, describe everything, and then you try to say that, yes, one of the famous temple, so famous place that we have is Brihadeshwar. State one statement about that. That's it. It is a very old building, so it is famous for its structure and importance and some miracles. So you can just tell, you can cover up in one sentence and finish off. Don't try to concentrate on Brihadeshwar. Why? What is happening there? So your idea from the place, it goes on to one particular topic. Nowhere you need to, what is that, concentrate on one particular idea. Until and unless if they don't ask, describe one important place in your living place, at that time you can take Brihadeshwar temple as one of the place, and you can start describing everything there. ठीक है, Thiru? But when it is a kind of generic question, don't ever concentrate on one particular thing. That's the reason I was saying, when you speak about yourself also, don't concentrate on only work or education until and unless they don't say you, yeah, speak about your this one education, or tell us about your education. So until then, like, don't describe everything detailedly. I did my 10th standard here, I did my this one here, that side here. So no. Okay, so you need to basically have the things. Yes, Imanshu, do you have any question? Imanshu and Akila, I guess you people have raised that.
No, madam. Actually, we were raising for the answers.
Okay. So, right. I thought I wanted to, what is that, give opportunities to everyone. So that's the reason, like, whoever I asked, so I did not repeatedly ask the same question. Okay, Lokesh has some question. If we speak about the place we visited, then we can discuss detail about that place. Yeah, see, any place, if they're asking, discuss about the place you visited, yeah, you speak about that place in detail. Okay. That's the thing. Guys, any further questions? Yeah, Hari, tell me. I guess
Yeah, you have mentioned one point like that the Prime Minister is from Nellore.
Uh-huh.
What kind of sentence we can give? I mean, other variants of English.
My land, or Nelluru has produced one famous personality who is basically the present Vice President of India, and his name is Venkaiah Naidu. Okay.
Okay.
Be very little fancy. Be what is that? Basically, we need to be very grandiloquent. So, what do you mean by grandiloquent? So, grandiloquent is like be very like when someone listens only, they should feel that wow, something is there to listen. Okay, so that kind of language you people develop. Yes, Jay, can we start comparing if we don't have much info? Comparing on a positive note. Okay. Yeah, you can compare. Okay. So, but on a positive note, guys, yeah, this one you can say like less crowded and all these things are fine. Other than that, don't try to compare on compare which gives the negative impressions. Okay. Be careful whenever you people are speaking. Make sure that you give a very positive idea. That's what I said, you right. Even on a negative context, you need to give the positive thing. Getting it? So don't ever try to be biased, so prejudiced, or so I can say cynical, so when you are speaking. Okay. Hope you guys understood. Hope you guys got to know how you need to ideate. Ideate in the sense, generate the ideas.
Yes.
Understood, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So yes, will they ask like research, scientific questions? Definitely, they can ask anything. They can ask about Chandrayaan 3. See, anything up to date ideas you need to keep yourself. Current affairs, be little bit knowledgeable about the current affairs. That can come for your Q card question also. So you need to keep yourself updated with the current this one. Okay.
Whether we can get the previous days or previous months question paper like that.
See, basically, if you see, everything is indirectly repeated. See, they ask about some scientific discovery that is a boon for human being. Okay, so that they've asked previously also. So it's all repetitions. See, ideas means what? All the ideas are repetitive, but the way it is asked, so it will be different. Can they ask debate section advantages? And yeah, in the Q card they will be asking, what do you feel? So whether capital punishment is this one should be mandated, so or not. They can ask. Yeah, because they're asking your opinion only here. So therefore, always opinion-based questions will be this one. Yeah. So, but you said answer is always in a yes. You can say yes. Capital punishment should be one of the important requirement for the nation, because so yeah, there are certain crimes which can be stopped in the society only through capital punishment. The convict should be given so capital or death sentence, so if proven guilty. So that is like we are talking positive only, na? Positive in the sense, don't think that, see, these punishments and all, punishment for the one who has done wrong, we are saying it. So it is not a this one. Negative in the sense, what you know, when you're comparing, say, Goa and Maldives, we can't say Goa is a place where only people go for what is that, boozing and all the illegal activities happen, whereas in Maldives it will not be there. So don't try to speak like that. Okay. No, 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 don't get into all these things, Lokesh. It's all a fraud. So there is no point in doing. Please do yourself. What is that? Well, it's not a what is that rocket science, guys. It is like you all know the ideas, everything. Only you need to work on yourselves. Okay. Please don't get into this illegal things. Okay. So they are fooling Instagram. So all these things are fooling. See, you will be getting the repeated questions. The one who charges this now, they will be giving you 2000 questions, 3000 questions, which is based on all these things that we are only giving. And why you want to get into all these things? Prepare properly. We are giving you all the ideas how to prepare and everything. So go in a very this one. What we can say about positive about Ravanasur? So Ravanasur, you can take. So he was one of the intellectual person. And if they ask, describe one of the demon or one of the this one, what is that? The character villain in your epic. So you can talk about Ravan. So Ravan also was one of the important character in Ramayana. Even though he was known for his malicious act, but he was very much known for his positive act. He was an intellectual person. He was the person with lots of brain. He was the person with moral in his life, even though he had kidnapped Sita, but he never hurted her. So like this, we have many things to speak about. Okay. So I'm not saying like what is that negative in the sense you people are saying for what is that bad person also you need to say positive. No, it's not like that. Bad acts you try to tell in a positive way. See, if someone, see, Ramanasur, yeah, in a way, he is a demon. So, demon characteristics are there. So, I said, no, some of the inappropriate characteristics, I said. But I did not use any abusive word or any kind of thing. So, that should be like a thing. Ma'am, our speaking should be like professional speaking or person to person. See, it should be basically, it should be your personalized speaking, but professional. I can say professionally personalized speaking you need to present. You need to see those who are all what is that speaking should be very wise enough to speak. That means we won't be randomly speaking. Okay, you develop your mind in such a way that you wisely. That means as I said, na, professionally personal speaker you need to be. That means even your personal ideas, tell it in a very professional way. Got it, guys? This is little critical. Yes. We need to see, we make the positive also negative. That is the attitude that have been put in all of us. Okay. So now you need to change your insight only there. And therefore, even like what is that? Even the negative things you try to put it in a positive way. That's it. Okay. And usually they give generic topics. It is not like what is that thing. Yeah, they ask about the punishment. For punishment and all, yeah, definitely you can say, yes, punishment is required. Why it is required? These things. To whom it has to be given? For these people. That's not a negative speaking. Negative speaking means that's what, as I said, na, talking about someone characteristic bad, so the person whom you don't like to see in your life, so we start speaking all the negative things. When they ask you, tell something about your political system, we only speak about negative things, isn't it? So no, talk about the positive things there. Okay, so those things I'm trying to say. But if the question itself is negative, try to be very diplomatic in your speaking. How can we improve as like you in speaking, ma'am? Just practice, guys. So actually, whenever I speak, what I used to do, I used to imagine this, how, what, where, why in my mind. Now also, when you people ask me any question, na, immediately I can answer any question. I can speak for half an hour on the basis of that without repetition. Why? Because my mind will be working on. But you can imagine I am into this field for almost 17 years, guys. So that's the only thing. Okay, but even you people, so from now onwards, think at 360-degree level. Okay, so try to think at 360-degree level. 360-degree level in the sense, in all the ways. When one question is given, think at, so everything like how, where, what, why, when, which. So if you ask so many questions on one topic, you will be getting these many ideas. Okay? Right. Okay, guys. Thank you so much, guys. I hope all of your queries are so. Ma'am, can you take speaking mock test tomorrow for me? Yes, Akila, I will be taking. Okay, so today I just this one's missed you because tomorrow definitely I'll be taking your mock test. Okay, right. Thank you, guys. Hope you people enjoyed this speaking.